So after not operating for 4 years, state-owned Mango Airlines might finally be cleared for takeoff just in time for the festive season. And it could be good news for passengers with those long-forgotten tickets from 2021. There's the potential that it could be worth something. The low-cost airline was grounded and placed under business rescue in July of 2021. It's now opened an online voucher portal, which could be offering a glimmer of hope to passengers who were left stranded. Well, let's leave the ambiguity out of it and find out exactly what the latest is and what this means for you, perhaps as a client or even just going forward, with business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo. So I'm going to let you take it straight on. I mean, obviously there was a business rescue process and a number of things that have brought Mango to this position. Share with us some of that context, but really just tell us exactly where we are this morning.
Well, certainly that turbulence going back to 2021, and it's not the first time that consumers or passengers thought it would be coming back and taking on these skies again. But there's been several attempts where it seemed they were getting close to concluding a deal with an investor and things fall through. We did see, of course, those playouts in court with the then Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan, who said he would not be bullied into the sale of Mango. It was also the issues that even its parent company, SAA, facing its own financial challenges and unable to continue to bail it out. And that's essentially what led to that business rescue process kicking off in 2021. By the end of the year, it seemed like we did finally have a buyer. That was Ubuntu Airline. But remember, by this time, Iman, there was really nothing left of Mango. There's no aircraft. It was really buying the trade name. And this morning, having spoken to some industry's players in the business rescue space, we may have jumped the gun just a little too much. And I know a lot of passengers are just looking for affordable air tickets as they start planning their festive season ticket holidays. But it doesn't necessarily mean the airline will be taking to the skies by end of the year. This is more to just ensure that those liabilities that now sits with the state are gotten rid of so that this investor can get a clear slate when it comes to buying over that Mango trade name and potentially then bringing it back to the fore.
Could it mean something in this business rescue process? Could it mean something like people who had invested and lost, because people buy tickets for their families, and I think it happened at a time when it was around the holiday time. If memory serves me correctly, it might be the other airline. But the question is, would they get money or at least get a voucher back? That's probably what some people are asking.
So they would get the voucher if they qualify. And there are some conditions. If you did get a refund from your bank immediately as you bought those tickets, you don't qualify for that. So you won't get, some voucher for the inconvenience of your holiday being interrupted. But it's for those passengers who have that ticket bought in July 2021 or around that period who did not receive that refund from the bank. They will then get a voucher that is equivalent to the amounts that they paid for that ticket or tickets, depending how many they bought. But that is, Iman, only if the business rescue process succeeds. If it doesn't, if the investment agreement does not, that agreement does not succeed, then those passengers will just join the creditor list.
All right. Again, not a comfortable place to be. I mean, and the more competitors we have in the air, the better, right?
It's better because it does force then the existing airlines to be competitive. So we've heard from associations such as the Airlines Association of Southern Africa, we need a lot more healthy competition. And that's perhaps why industry players and maybe the media within the industry did get a little excited about Mango's return, because it does eventually translate to better competition in the industry and better prices for you and I, so that we can afford to take a holiday after a long year, Iman, of hard work.
Yeah, I was trying to think of Mango puns, but I can't think of one, so I think it's safe to say we leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
Okay, Ntokozo, thank you very much for, I think, what was an important update following news that it was a little bit different this morning, but you've clarified it, so appreciate that.